The oceans are already in trouble. I think we have to think about restoring the ocean, improving the condition of the wild stocks of fish. We can do that by growing them in farms in the open ocean. Ocean Farm Technologies is leading the advancement of the technology to make open ocean fish farming sustainable, affordable, and profitable. I think this is going to open up vast new territories. This is going to revolutionize aquaculture. Junior, this is Fun Baja.
Come on over, we're ready.
Rachel, we're about to see one of our cages being raised. All right, here it comes. The fish farming system of the future.
Definitely looks like it's from the future. How many aquapods are at this site right now?
Right now we have 4 aquapods at the site. It's designed for 10 altogether.
There are many different types of fish farms out there, like this open net tuna farm behind us. So what is the advantage of using the aquapod?
I liken it to the difference between erecting a tent and building a house. Okay, this is like a tent. It's flexible fabric. It won't hold up to a hurricane. It won't hold up to really rough weather conditions. The aquapod is a structure. It's totally enclosed. It's got metal mesh on it. It's got an entire framework behind it. What we're doing and what we're demonstrating with these open ocean fish farms is developing a profitable, sustainable, environmentally sensitive system. We can change the way people are growing fish, produce high-quality protein for human consumption. Fish farming developed over the last 40 years in sheltered bays and close to shore. There are advantages to being in the open ocean. There's much more real estate out there. And as fish farming grows, as aquaculture grows, there aren't going to be enough places close to shore. My background is this type of traditional fish farming. The idea of the aquapod came to me when I said, we really can't sustain this in a safe and environmentally sustainable way.
Can we get a closer look at the aquapod?
Let's go see it.
So what are they doing right now? They're cleaning it at the moment, correct?
That's right. You think about it, every farmer has to keep the barn clean. And a fish farm is no different. Anything you put in the ocean gets algae very quickly. What we've done is develop this pen that can be brought to the surface, and because of its spherical geodesic shape, it can be rotated, so any part of it can be washed on the surface, and that makes it unique amongst any net pens in the world. Clean pens and healthy fish.
So you're going to give me an up-close personal view of the aquapod now?
Yes, you're going to be on top of the aquapod. You go first.
Okay. It's like rock climbing.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh!
We're almost there.
Almost there. This is amazing. So what is the impact of the aquapods on the surrounding ecosystem?
Well, we've seen a very positive impact on the ecosystem. The aquapods are fish aggregating devices. Every time we dive and we go out the pod, we see schools and schools of native fish swimming around.
This mesh here, it prevents predators from coming in, but it also allows for the waste to be drawn out. Because the waste produced by fish farms is one of the challenges of fish farming.
For us being offshore in offshore conditions with high currents, the currents take away any remains that stay on the cage if necessary.
Lunchtime?
Lunchtime for the fish.
Okay.
That's correct.
Open the hatch.
There we go.
Ah.
Hatch open.
Oh, wow.
Look at the clarity of the water.
It's so clear. It's calm.
Yeah. The next stage is to have an automated feeding system that will feed the 10 cages that we're going to plan to have out here. It's remote controlled on a feeding barge, and every cage gets what it needs every day.
All right, let's feed these suckers.
There we go.
All right.
So some custom-made feed.
Yep. There you go.
There
Cooked
you
it
go.
myself. Can I jump in there? Here goes nothing. What are the greatest challenges on selling clients on the technology?
We really have two types of clients, the new people who want to get into aquaculture, and that's a very steep learning curve. And the other challenge is the existing fish farmers who are using surface pens, and they have a multitude of questions. So there's skepticism from the general public in terms of how fish farms work. There's skepticism from the traditional existing commercial fish farms that this can be done in the open ocean. We've got a lot to prove.
How much does a fish farmer have to invest into this technology?
The initial investment is high indeed. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars. It's a farming system that is probably not suitable for a small aquaculturist, but yes, for a medium-sized company.
We acknowledge the fact that setting up an open ocean fish farm is going to be challenging. This is precedent setting, and precedents don't happen quickly. We have investors who realize that what we're doing is cutting edge, it's new. At the same time, we're very confident that by the end of this year we're going to be profitable.
We're thinking we can achieve profitability somewhere around between 10 and 15 aquapods.
How many fish does that mean?
About 40,000 per aquapod.
And lots of fish.
There's lots of fish.
What is the future of the expansion of the Aquapod system?
It's a huge future, and we're looking at worldwide expansion. We have aquapods in Asia and in Latin America. Definitely our market is global.
What we're going to do is change the perception not only of the industry but also public perception, which has been largely negative about fish farming because there's so many conflicts near shore.
We see farming definitely going offshore, where the conditions are so much better for environmental sustainability. People really getting tuned in that we need to produce fish, but we need to do it sustainable, to feed ourselves, to feed future generations, and to do it much better than we have been doing it in the past.